More bloodshed today, with police saying the murders are taking crime to a new level. 3 murders in the past 24 hours, one of them more gruesome than the rest. A man's head was left on a table outside a bar in Laramie. His body found 2 miles away in Davie. A pensioner's body is found bound and gagged at her home in South Trinidad with marks of violence. And a U.S. deportee, who was the brother of the Secretary of the Police Social and Welfare Association, is killed meters away from his home in St. Joseph this morning. These 3 murders happened hours apart and come on the heels of a spate of killings in the past week.
Larry Ceballos' head was found on this table outside the step-up bar in Dumfries Road, Laramie. No one, not even the owner of the business establishment, knew what was happening.
I wasn't here. I just got a call on somebody telling me that my head on the bar table.
The 33-year-old man's body was found 2 miles away in Davie. He's from Bamboo Village in Laramie. And just a few miles away, a pensioner was found murdered at a home in Sunkist Drive in Palmist. She's been identified as 71-year-old Carmen Ramjatan. The woman was bound and gagged. The police say her body bore several marks of violence. The victim's son discovered her body on the bathroom floor during the early hours of this morning. Officers are yet to determine a motive for this killing. And in North Trinidad, an emotional plea tonight to members of the public to assist the police in solving murders in this country. It would take the death of his brother, the Secretary of the Police Social and Welfare Association, Michael Seals, to now turn to the public. Mawale Seals, 27, a U.S. deportee, was killed meters away from his home in St. Joseph this morning. Seals was on his way to work when he was gunned down. His body was found in a drain at the side of the road.
He was involved in an incident where in a fight where the person was damaged very badly, and he spent some time in prison, and as a consequence he was a green card holder, I should say. He said that he didn't want to contest the matter and he wanted to come home because he wanted to be free. He did in fact come home, and he is, well, now came home for his death.
Sergeant Seals wants the public to do more to help solve murders. He acknowledges the fear people have in coming forward to give information to the police, but he says without the public's cooperation, things can only get worse.
We really need the help in fighting crime, because we can't do it. I know for the young people who who think that the only way to resolve problems is by violence or to take up a gun, it really doesn't work out, because at the end of the day, my experience having worked homicide for all these years is that even though you may be one to take somebody's life today, tomorrow somebody is going to take your life. It is a reality for us, and if we don't stop the spiraling of these type of murders, it will just spiral out of control, and it will not be Trinidad and Tobago become a failed state.
Shamla Basad, TV6 News.